All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Ba'Shem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the nation of Israel. And this is going to be a video. So like here, 1 second. This is going to be a video on these women, man. I'm going to try and keep it quick, right? Because a lot of these proud women out here don't even actually understand that the world's getting ready to completely change. And they're going around, running around, acting like the world's still in woman worship mode, man. Not even realizing that it's about to go a completely different way, man. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9. Rise up, you women at ease. So look here. Rise up, you women at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. Tremble, you women at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Let's lament for the teats, for the present fields, for the fruitful vine. And what's getting ready to happen in this world in regards to you women, man, is going to drastically humble every single one of you, because you're not ready for the way how the world is going to go. The rules that are getting ready to be set in the world are completely different to these rules now, where you can just antagonize somebody, then call the police. You can disrespect men, but then call the police and hope for a male police officer to defend you from the disrespect that you have towards men. It's getting ready to completely change. There ain't going to be no ambulance. There ain't going to be no GP service when you got a little sniffles and you're feeling sick. There ain't going to be no, I can just go down to the local Boots, to the local Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, Morrison's and get some tampons because I'm bleeding on my monthly. No. You're going to have to use a towel or something. You might have to bung the last bit of your tissue up there or something. You're going to have to do something disgusting. You ain't going to be able to pretend like you're pretty with using makeup. You ain't going to be able to do none of that witchcraft tricks. You ain't going to have time to do a 2-hour foundation routine makeup service. And I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to get back to this video later on today, because I want to talk about this, man, because a lot of you women are not switched on at all to the reality of this world, to the point where even right now as it stands, a lot of you women think that you can go out and make all the money that you want, right? And then a man is supposed to go out and make all the money that he has and make your salary on top of that. And then you're supposed to be able to have your own finances and not put anything in towards that man's money. And he's supposed to pay for your whole life, pay it for anything that you want, even though you could pay for it yourself because you was previously, all the time while you're not a virgin. All the sexual positions that he's put you in, 50 other men, and I'm being nice, 50 other men have put you in that same position. If you can, let's get down to the nitty gritty real quick. If you're, as a woman, yeah, if you can compare 50 different men, and let's just get real, man. Sometimes you have to get real in this world, right? A lot of people don't like to speak about the real details of how gross a lot of things are in this world, but I'm about to do it right now. If, as a woman, you can compare a sexual position that 50 different men have put you in, even 10 different men have put you in, really, you're a hoe. I don't care what this world wants to try and say about, oh, nah, it's equal and all that. No, it's not equal. No, it's not equal. And the proof that it's not equal is that you women don't want to admit what your real body count is. You lie about it. If it was really equal, you would stand on business, you would say what your body count is, and you wouldn't lie. You wouldn't be pretending to be virgin when you know damn well you ain't no virgin. Yeah? And these are all the things that are adding up onto you wicked women out there's tab. Not the women that are trying to do the right thing, or you wicked women's tab. That in the day when it goes down, you're not prepared for what's coming to you. None of you are prepared. A lot of you women are so used to antagonizing people and then run into the law. That's not going to be able to happen in that day. In the day to come, you're going to have to handle all your problems that you cause, all the problems that you start. You're going to have to defend it yourself, right? And if you've never did that, you can't just randomly do that out of nowhere. You can't just make yourself battle hardened. You can't just make yourself battle tested. 2 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power. A couple of days ago, some stupid idiot that lives around me, she must have tried to antagonize one next neighbor, right? So then the neighbor pulled up at her door, man. It was a two women. The neighbor pulled up at her door, ready to get it moving, ready to get it shaking. And what did that demon do? She went and tried to call the police. They came, nothing happened. But she was not prepared to defend what she caused herself, right? And that was against another woman that she wasn't prepared to do that. So how much more if it would have been a man that rolled upon her, man? How much more? And this is what I mean with this world. You people go around antagonizing. You people try and get people that you work with fired. You people try and get people that you antagonize in the world arrested. You people try and do all these different kind of things to people, right? You backstab. You like, what did Tony Montana say, man? I watched Scarface yesterday, right? Tony Montana said, "You people are all a bunch of assholes, man, because you're scared to be who you really are." But I don't have that problem. And he's told all them people that you need people like me, so you can point your fingers and say, "Look, this is the bad guy." But then he said to them, "What does that make you? Good. You ain't good. You just know how to lie better than me." But I don't have a problem with all that. I always tell the truth. And then went on started talking some gibberish, talking about even when he lies, he tell the truth. But he told all them people in that restaurant about himself. And he was right about them people. They are assholes, man. He was a Jake, telling all them Edomites about themselves that they pretend like they're righteous and that they're good people. But really they're scumbags, man. And the main people that do that on this earth are all Edomites, the men and the women. And then women, they pretend like they're good people, but really they're not. A lot of you women are actually guilty of the reason why a lot of men and women are not even alive in this world. A lot of you women more than anyone else on this earth are guilty of unaliving the underage. Because I know that I've never unalived the baby in my belly. I never unalived nothing that was growing inside of my body. I know I've never did that, and I know all you other Israelite brothers out there, you never did that neither. But women can't say the same thing, can they? But then they'll do that, and then they'll think that they're good people and try and call somebody else violent. A woman will try and call a man violent and aggressive, but she got drunk in a nightclub, got her cheeks clapped off in the toilets, yeah, by the DJ or by the bouncer, so that she can try and get into the club every single weekend now, right? I've enjoyed it too much, so she got pregnant, and then I've aborted it, right? And then be going around calling other people aggressive. You're violent. You're aggressive. You're a bad man. You're aggressive. No, you're aggressive. You had your own child unalived. You're aggressive. Don't tell us nothing. Don't try and call men aggressive. No, you are. Yeah, you're just a coward and was too chicken to do it yourself, so you went and got a doctor to do it, man. That's all it is. You have women in this world that are complete harlot trollops, right? Running their mouth, talking like they're good people. And the main two groups of people, I'm going to say it again, the main two groups of people in this world that pretend like they're the good guys of this earth are all Edomites, every single one of them, right? And women, the majority of them, they go around like they're good people because they might not fight physically, but they fight through proxy though. They try and get other people to do the fighting for them because they're too chicken to do it themselves. But when the day of the Lord comes, they ain't going to have that option. They're going to have to stand on business with the problems that they've been causing, man. And they're not going to like it, man. Let's get this. 2 chapter 16 and verse 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The men are going to mourn that they ain't no men. And they're already doing it. Oh, where the real men at? Men ain't men no more. And then all these stupid women are always begging for men. And that you see on this TikTok and all these TikTok videos that they're putting on YouTube and all that. All of these women that always complain about men and that, yeah. They think that by insulting men, they're gonna get men. So the men ain't showing up to the nightclub. The men ain't showing up to the speed dating events. The men ain't approaching them in the nightclub. The men ain't approaching them on the street. The men ain't trying to buy them and take them out on dates. The men ask if they want to go out on a date once and don't ask twice. And that's because they're gay in these women's eyes. It's because he's gay why he did that. And you think that insulting men is gonna get you them? No, it's not, man. None of you women don't deserve the kind of man that you want. You don't deserve him. You'd ruin his life. The kind of man that you women say that you want, you'd ruin his life. A man that's a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, and all that got all this money, he don't deserve to just be given you only. A man that's actually went out and did all those things, a man which is ultimately really a man of the elect, he don't deserve none of you scumbags, man. He deserves better than you women. And that's why Yahweh's got certain women out there preserved that are the best of the worst options out here. They're the best of a bad bunch, man. And they're being preserved. They're wondering why they can't find this and find that, but they can't find it because they're actually a decent-ish woman. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Y'all are moaning about that. Where the men at? Hiding from you because you're a demon. Yeah? The daughters shall mourn having no helpers. I broke down on the road the other day and there was no men to help me. Well, do it yourself then. You can't talk about being independent and when a chance comes to be it, you're not. You can't have it both ways, man. You can't have it. You want your cake and eat it too. It don't work that way, right? And look, man, there's so much more I could say, but I'm a postpone it and go in on it, Lord will, in the next lesson, man. The daughters shall mourn having no husbands. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and the husbands shall perish with famine. Right? And all you men have been saying when you complain, oh, men used to go to war. Men still go to war, dummy. Men still go to the war mainly. But they're going to be going to war again, World War III, and men's numbers are going to drastically decrease. And you men are going to then begin to realize that, damn, men was actually the ones running this show. Just like how all you Edomites are slowly starting to, but you're not going to admit it. That the more that the Israelites are starting to wake up and not care about this society, whether it falls or not, this world's deteriorating, man. Because we ain't just pouring our spirit into it no more. Every single member of the elected nation of Israel that's starting to gradually turn away from this world and not care about whether they win or lose in this society no more, that's actually decreased the economy of this world. Because before, we was pouring ourselves into this world and it was helping this society stay up, man. So it's destroying this society physically and spiritually. And I'm going to end the video here for a time, and then Lord will I get back and carry on. Shalom to the elect.